I am the rocket man they talk about. I jump from star to star, I walk it out.
What is going on, guys? I'm your host, Shibby2142. This is part 2 of the Machinima round, which is my sniper rifle. A lot of people think it's pretty awesome. I also think that as well. So, what has been going on with me lately? Shibs, why did you not post any videos yesterday? Well, here's a fun thing that happened. I woke up in the morning. Everyone, dad, mom, and my sister were off doing whatever. Sister being at school, mom and dad at work. So I think I woke up like an hour after they left, and we had no power. There was no power in the house, and I couldn't do anything. I mean, no power means no computer, no internet. My laptop did have some juice in it, so I was able to charge my cell phone a little bit more. But I was really just out of touch. Actually, to even get out of the house, I mean, I could have went out the door, but then the house wouldn't be locked. I had to go out the garage and actually like pull the string where it releases from the little like motor thing that pulls it up, and then I had to like let myself out that way. So yeah, that was interesting. And I ended up going to the movies with a friend because I mean I couldn't do anything at home, so I'm like, hey man, can you come pick me up because I can't even get into the other garage. There's like a separate garage we have for like a lawnmower and other stuff like that where my vehicle is, and that's basically all power. Like I can't manually lift that one up because I was from the outside and there was no like side door. So that was total fail. I was really stuck. So we went to the movies. We saw Our Idiot Brother, which was okay. The story was really good, but the movie was kind of like, all right. And then we also saw Crazy Stupid Love, which was actually really good. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm not really into the whole like romantic thing, but it was more like a comedy, drama, romance. It had Steve Carell, if you guys know him from the movie The Office, or not the movie, the show, and he's in a ton of movies. There's also Emma Stone, who is kind of I think she's pretty cute. She's the redhead with the freckles, who is in the movie, let's say Easy A, Mean Girls, shows like that. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna spoil anything. There was a pretty good twist, and it was really good. So I enjoyed that. So maybe take your loved one or something like that to go see it. Maybe not your mom, because there are a few parts that are like that'd be kind of awkward. If you've ever done that where you're watching movies with your parents, and say like a show's on TV and like say a couple starts like making out, and like it just gets really awkward in the room. And how did this scout throw me in the air? Like really? What just happened there? I was really confused because it just went from shooting you on the ground to now you're flying in the air and now you're dead. So pretty confused there. This is on CP Yukon. Pretty awesome map. The Machina, which is how you pronounce it. I've renamed it the Machinima, just a little play on words, but it's the futuristic sniper rifle with a split barrel and soft grip. Now when you do zoom in, you get the bonus damage, which everyone knows. So the max damage you can do, critical hit, at 100% full charge is 518 damage, which will kill any class. Base damage is 50, but you can't fire it from the hip, you have to scope in. So typically body shots instantly when scoping in will do 43 to 57 damage, and a body shot at full charge will do 160 to 185, which basically will one hit kill many of the classes, not all of them of course, but many. So it's definitely very good, at least for me, someone who isn't the best sniper in the world, who can also get those body shots and also one hit kill that way. A few bugs that people may not know about is a player can get a piercing kill on 2 ubercharged enemies. So I do want to test this out eventually to get a few people together and possibly have, say, a medic sniper combo, and they'll ubercharge up and go uber, and I want to see if I'm able to kill them and the people behind them. And the Machina cannot destroy enemy sticky bombs. So if you didn't know that. When firing under the effects of damage recoil, the Machina may appear to fire 2 bullets, which I've talked about. One bullet firing towards the intended target and the other a few degrees higher at a diagonal angle out of the barrel. but the duplicate shots do not deal any damage, and they cost no ammo. Which I've talked before, when I'm getting hit, it seems like the shot splits in the air. Another bug that I personally enjoy, when more than 2 enemies are killed with a single shot, so a collateral, the resulting fanfare, the noise, from doing so plays for each additional kill rather than just once. So the noise, that is why it layers up and becomes so loud, so exceedingly loud levels. And that's why it's just like this huge screaming noise. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out my 31-man collateral, whether on the spies or the snipers. So search that, or you can go through my Team Fortress 2 playlist and you'll find that. There are a couple other bugs, I'll just talk about 2, that the sniper rifle still pulls the bolt after each shot, despite the fact that the Machina has no bolt to pull. And when this quote-unquote bolt is pulled after each shot, the bullet shell flies from the player's face, which I guess is a bug that also exists with the Bizarre Bargain. Now, that is a sniper rifle that I don't really enjoy using that much, because I may as well use the stock one. Personally, I'm not the best, so that's kind of the deal on that. I guess I'll talk about Yukon now. It is a standard control point map, like I've said before. It was one of the community maps chosen by Valve and was included in the classless update as an honorary official map due to its outstanding quality and outstanding ownage. So the goal is to capture all 5 control points. Each team starts with their second and final control points locked, and only the middle point is available, so everyone wants to go crash the middle. So now I'll take some viewer/fan questions, because I really don't have much to add to this commentary that I haven't really said before. So at Shibby2142, this is on Twitter using TweetDeck, a pretty useful program. What games will you be getting at the end of the year? End of this year. So I will be getting, or already have, Dead Island, which is coming out in 2 days. I also plan on getting, so this is September. So at the end of September is going to be the Battlefield 3 beta, sometime in there. And then October, I think Rage comes out, right? So I'll be getting that. And then October 25th is Battlefield 3. Definitely getting that. I get the question all the time, Shibby, will you be playing Battlefield 3? Yes, I will be. That should be a rhetorical question right there. Then, let's see, that'll be November, Modern Warfare 3. I'll be getting that just to review it and check it out. And the reason why, people are like, oh my god, Call of Duty. I just want to get it to compare it to Battlefield 3. That way I have an informed opinion, not just saying, LOL, COD sucks, Roth. That doesn't really help anyone out. So that is the end of November-ish. Oh no, Skyrim. Skyrim on 11/11/11. I'll also be getting that. Don't know how much I'll actually be able to play, because that game will just pretty much absorb my life, if I would, because it'll probably take 300, 500 hours to complete. And then in December, I'm not really sure what's coming out. I think Diablo 3 might, but I'm not sure if I'll play that at all. So, thank you for the question, Nima. Appreciate your viewership and all that good stuff. Next viewer question comes in from Apple from Australia. Once again on Twitter. I do use Twitter for stuff like this, fan interaction. I think that's pretty cool. Shibe, what is your favorite memory in gaming? Can be anything, smiley face. I would have to say the times that my friends were able to get together, so 4 vs 4 on the original Xbox, either it was Halo 1 or Halo 2, I believe both, that we would hook up the Xboxes via an Ethernet cable going up a stairway, so there would be an Xbox with 4 players in the living room and an Xbox below them in the basement, and we would play mostly Team Deathmatch. I think we played a Capture the Flag a few times, but we were pretty newbie. We were in high school, so we weren't MLG pros or anything like that, but it was just really cool to be able to have your team around you and be like talking back and forth and saying like, okay, like Mike, you go do this, and John, you go do that, and Brad, you go do that, like etc, etc, etc. Just kind of using random names there, but anyways, that was really cool, and that's something that I can appreciate when watching MLG. They have the headsets on, they're always talking, and with the chatter and stuff like that, that's pretty neat. And sometimes, like if they get really intense, it gives me goosebumps. Just like remembering the days of another favorite memory, playing 2142, Battlefield 2142, competitively. Not for any money or anything like that, but basically for, you know, titles, quote unquote, whatever. But playing 6v6 with say Rival Gaming at the time, we were Hot 5 and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, that was just awesome. And Titan mode, you can't forget that in 2142. That was just super epic. And yeah, when that game came out, that was just amazing. A total upgrade for me from Battlefield 2, and it really blew my mind. This will probably be the last question on the video, coming in from Alex. What's your fave kind of music, genre, group? I really don't have a real like favorite, but as of late, I've been really enjoying Girl Talk, which is a kind of like a DJ guy who takes a bunch of songs and then kind of like mashes them up throughout the song. So like say it'll be like Lil Wayne and maybe like the Backstreet Boys. That's just an example. I don't think he has done that, but yeah. So Girl Talk, one word. Check that out. I believe a lot of his music you can get for free if you want. But yeah. Also, I've been enjoying a group or some people called Pretty Lights, and they kind of make like the techno drum and bass type music. It's really chill, so go check it out. It's also, that is totally free. They also have a pretty cool website, so check it out, Pretty Lights. And the only music that I really don't like is country music, because it all sounds the same to me, and like the screaming death metal. When people are just yelling in the microphone, I just don't enjoy that. I don't know, I just don't get it. So that's the first question. The second question also, do you think that soccer is a boring sport? I don't. I actually prefer watching soccer because, one, the players keep playing, there's no commercials, it's usually pretty high action, and they're usually doing something. It's not like the goalie can just sit on the ball and just be like, what's up, bitches, I can sit here all day if I want. No, like, he can't do that, and I don't know, I just enjoy it because it's just constantly playing for 45 minutes, and it's not like, all right, everyone, time out, you know, TV break, let's go punt the ball. No, it's not like that. So I can really appreciate that. And there's a lot of strategy. I do enjoy playing FIFA, although I have no way of recording FIFA because the console versions are better. So maybe I'll check out FIFA 12 on the PC. We'll see. So there you go. Good question, Alex. Lucy, can you give me a like? The one pointing up? Yeah? Really helps me out. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.